Can you take this?
Yeah. You know the guys here are going to think that we're moving. This is the entire contents of our stock. What is this? We're shipping ants?
It's a tiny boutique.
So we've arrived at the warehouse and today is a big day because we're moving to this new warehouse from our old warehouse. So hopefully we should be getting orders out a lot quicker. Well, that's the plan anyway.
I don't know if we can like film a lot in the actual warehouse because there's obviously a bunch of other labels that are in there as well.
Yeah.
And we don't know if there's stock in there that like hasn't been released yet and stuff like that. So obviously to protect the privacy of those labels, we can't film. But basically what we're doing is all of our stock's arriving here today and we have to re-barcode it all with a different barcoding system. So this is like, to explain this task to you, it's like thousands of products and Kane and I are going to individually go through each piece and re-barcode it with a new barcode. So it's going to be quite a long day.
And Christina has the day off today.
Yeah.
Very conveniently. I think she planned that.
I know.
I'm really loving these new outfits, darling. Is this the new Slinky collection?
Yeah, this is what we've got coming to the store, so make sure you sign up.
So we found the first problem. The previous warehouse that we worked with have made this many errors on stock.
Error. So bad.
So basically we've now got to go through every item of stock we've got and recount it to make sure that if the chart says, for example, we've got 7 of one thing, we actually do have 7.
Yeah.
And right now that says 84, so it's going to be a fun day.
Yeah. All of our stock's arrived, it's around the corner there, and they've like sorted it into tubs, and now we have to go through and allocate barcodes to each of them. So we have to make sure everything's here, nothing's missing, and everything's barcoded correctly.
Each item of stock is divided into an individual box, yeah? So you can see all these boxes. So for example, this is one of the first things we ever made, one of our swimwears, and we've literally only got one left, so that's just going to sit there. Then some of our newer stock, we've got boxes and boxes of this stuff. So our job now is to go through all of these boxes, make sure that the barcodes that we've got for this warehouse match up to how many products we have, and then we can put the store live again. I can't believe you're doing this. I haven't seen you drink an energy drink in years.
I'm gonna Hulk and just get through all this stock so quickly. I just don't know how to actually work this.
Tap it. Have you tapped it?
Yeah, and now this. Whoa.
Should we share?
Yeah,
one
we
of
should
those?
definitely share it. That's crazy.
It's a lot of sugar.
Who can drink this?
This energy drink has 74 grams of sugar. Let's see how high energy PIA gets in about 25 minutes. That is the sweetest thing I've ever tasted. How'd you find the flavour of that?
Oh my gosh, it's like fuel.
It's like petrol. So the e-commerce software we use is called Shopify, which is super cool. And then we've basically connected it to this warehouse. So every time an order comes in, the warehouse ships it out and our inventory will go down by 1. Currently everything's on 0 because we're not connected just yet. But basically, long story short, is we'll have all the stock items here. Whenever anyone places an order, for example, if someone orders the Jacari bra, that number drops by 1. Someone here will go grab it, send it over there, and then pack it and ship it to you. It's not here in a hard hat and a yellow jacket though.
It is today.
I see so many Instagrammers online saying that they own a shop. If you look into it, most of these people don't have their own shop. They're not created their own label. Most of them have started a shop on a website called NAKD. And you can tell all your fans and your audience that you have a shop and that you designed it. I mean, it's a little misleading, but it is good. If you've got an engaged audience, it's a great way to make some money pretty quick. The problem is, when you do that, you're not building your own brand. If you're selling product on someone else's website, all you're doing is making their website and their shop more valuable. Whereas what we're doing is a lot more hard work, a lot more annoying, a lot more boring, but we are creating a brand that we can sell. to someone else. That's the plan anyway. Either that or we'll go bankrupt trying. If you want to sell a company later on for multiples of your revenue, the only way you can do that is if you actually create your own brand, your own product, have your actual own name on it, and own everything about it, the IP, the product, the design, the website. You can't have someone else doing all the hard work. I think it's a little bit naive to believe that Instagram will be around forever or YouTube will be around forever. So for us, we're thinking, okay, what happens in 5 years' time? What happens in 10 years' time when Instagram isn't around and you haven't got that audience? Unless you've actually got like a legitimate business behind you, you're going to end up not doing so well. How cool are these bags? Everyone is handmade and different, a little bit different in the pattern. See, look, this has got triangles, that one's got lines. It's great. Our friend in Bali makes them and we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. So if you haven't got one already, actually what am I saying? I think they're sold already.
Getting there. Nearly done, I reckon.
I had no idea we had this much stock.
Didn't you?
No.
You just see it as numbers, you don't just see it all laid out.
My back really hurts from all the bending over now.
Yeah, I know. Just gotta get bigger and better.
I always wonder why we have no savings, and then I look at all the stock and I'm like, yeah, that's where Pia's spending all of our money.
I just spend it all making cool stuff.
You?
Really well.